Hi everybody, Refresh here. Today I'm going to be looking at board game sleeves from BCW, which a lot of you might know best for their top loaders and their cardboard boxes that they make for trading and collectible card games. But they also make sleeves. And specifically, they also make sleeves for board games, and these are sized for 59 by 92 millimeters, which are Euro-sized cards. When it comes to expense, it's actually one of the cheaper sleeves because you can buy one pack of 50 for just $2, which results in exactly 4 cents per sleeve, not counting shipping or tax. I am going to now check out how they look. Alright, it looks like there's just a little bit of warpage on the surface of the sleeve. Let's see what size they are. It looks like the thickness of BCW's board game sleeves is about 1 centimeter long or 10 millimeters long, which means that each sleeve is 200 microns thick and each face is about 100 microns thick. Let's see what the dimensions are. We are looking at 63 wide, 94 millimeters tall. As you can see, the sleeves are smooth and glossy on both sides. So let's grab one of these Dominion coppers and see how it fits. Looks like a pretty good fit. Seems to be just very mildly uneven. Like this side seems to be almost imperceptibly taller than the other side. There's a little bit of play around the edges, and the top edge is a bit on the short side, which is what you might expect for being 94 millimeters tall, which just only creates 1 millimeter on the top and the bottom in terms of space. Some of you might prefer a little bit more space on the top as buffer between the opening of the sleeve's lip and the upper edge of the card, but that is what we have for the basic fit. Now we're going to do the sleeving test. So I'm going to take these 45 Dominion coppers and I'm going to put them in 45 of these 50 sleeves, and we'll see how long that it takes. Ready, set, go. Okay, it took 2 minutes and 1 second to sleeve these cards, and that is probably one of the fastest sleeving jobs I've had experienced. That is going to be 2.69 seconds per each sleeve, and yeah, that's really fast. The cards went in pretty quickly. There wasn't really any hang-ups, so that was really good. Taking a look at the cards now that they're sleeved, it looks like all the sleeves are pretty uniform. Again, there is a very slight size difference between this edge of the sleeve and this edge of the sleeve, making this edge very slightly taller. But other than that, it looks like all the sleeves are very uniform. All the widths are about the same, all the heights are the same, and they feel pretty good in the sleeves. The warping that you see on the sleeves when you first get them, it doesn't really go away, but it's very slight, and so you don't really notice it once the cards are sleeved and you're not paying attention to the sleeve as much as the card. It looks like there are exactly 5 sleeves left, so it meets the criterion of having exactly 50 sleeves in the package. Next up, we're going to be doing the shuffle test. I'm going to shuffle these 45 sleeved Dominion coppers 100 times and see how long that it takes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it took 1 minute and 51 seconds to shuffle these 45 sleeve Dominion coppers 100 times. That is really fast. I shuffled this deck in about 1.11 seconds per shuffle. If you saw these sleeves shuffled very quickly, they were pretty slick, and so occasionally the sleeves would fall out of my hand as I shuffled them, but it's really easy to shuffle these quickly. Taking a look at the sleeves now that we've shuffled them a bunch of times, they look like they're in really good shape. The corners are not bent. There's no scuffing yet. There's no busted seams. So I would say that these sleeves are pretty durable. Next up is a shake test. So I'm going to take this 45 card deck that has been sleeved up in the BCW sleeves and shake it for about 2 seconds to see how it handles being shaken or bumped on a table. Ready? Okay, it looks like there is a point where the sleeves divided and started sliding, but it did not fall down or spill out. Like with a lot of sleeved cards, if you knock it over, it's going to fall over. But you know, it doesn't really seem to move much beyond your own manipulation. For the most part, the cards hold together, and so I would say that this passes. Next, we'll do the draw test. So I'm going to draw 3 cards off the top and see if the deck holds together while I'm doing so. Ready? Pretty good. The sleeve started sliding a little, but it's nothing unusual. I'd say it's a pass on the draw test as well. There's really good news when it comes to these BCW sleeves. Yes, there's a very mild imperfection in the production quality in that one edge of the sleeve is just razor thin taller than the other edge of the sleeve, and it's noticeable if you really pay attention, but for most people I don't think they're gonna notice this. And that's like the only real fault I can find in these BCW sleeves. Otherwise, they're very high quality. They seem to handle the shuffling process quite well. The production quality isn't immaculate. Like, I did find a couple plastic strands on the seams, but for the most part it's very, very good. The thing that really impresses me about BCW sleeves is that you get this much quality for the price that it's asking, which is significantly less at 4 cents for a sleeve than most of its competitors. And if you buy from BCW directly, they give you a bulk rate discount. So if you're buying 10 packets of sleeves, you're gonna pay less than if you're buying a couple packets of sleeves. And so for those of you that have huge games of your size cards that you want to sleeve, this is actually going to be surprisingly inexpensive, and the sleeves are actually going to be very good quality for the price that you're paying. So I definitely recommend checking these sleeves out. The other downside of BCW sleeves is that local game stores, and certainly not big box stores, don't really stock them, except for some exceptions. And so finding these is usually going to require you to go online and purchasing them from an online vendor who happens to be a retailer of these sleeves. Now, you can always buy them from BCW and get that bulk rate discount, but you have to pay shipping if you buy from BCW unless you go over a certain price, which, you know, you're going to be spending a lot of money on sleeves if you're going to be going over that price. But overall, I'm very impressed with these sleeves. They sleeve very quickly, they shuffle very quickly, they feel really good in your hands as you shuffle them. While you may not like the fact that the sleeves are a bit short, there is not a lot of buffer between the opening lip of the sleeve and the top edge of the card, and so if that bothers you, then you might want to get sleeves that have a bit more buffer at the top edge. If that's not a concern for you, then these are quite good sleeves. They're at a fantastic price considering the quality of sleeve that you're getting. If you have experience with these sleeves, if you bought several packs, I have a survey in the description box below that you can share your experience in terms of production consistency between the different packs of sleeves, as well as their overall durability if you've used them for a while. Click on the links in the description box below if you have experience with these sleeves, and help me out by filling out the survey. Otherwise, if you thought that this video was helpful, please click the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. I'll be doing a roundup video of all the Euro size card sleeves that I have tested, and we'll also be producing more videos on board gaming and card game accessories, as well as actual gaming videos. So thank you so much for watching. This was Refresh, and I will see you next time.